morning, everyone. Welcome to the second day of Alacero Summit 2022. We had a very stimulating day yesterday, not just during the sessions and conferences, but just during the night also. A very well organized gala dinner, very typical, and that sets the tune for today. So I'm going to make a 2 3 minute summary of yesterday. And they say that we can understand things when we know how to explain. So I propose that you think when you go back home to your teenage child or your spouse, you are going to tell them about this, and I'm going to tell you what to say. Okay? So first of all, as Andres Malamud said, the Western society that seems to be our world, it'll be 2 out of 10. And so we will have Asians, Africans, Chinese particularly. So you can tell your child, well, learn Chinese. Or all of you, I'm assuming you have all traveled to China, right? Or learning how that world looks like or what it looks like. So that liberal democracy is our world for today. We need to take care of it. And to take care of it, we need to talk about it. So Cayetana cited or quoted Stephen King in Like-Man Now. And the question or the message is the world is better than ever. So when your child comes to you, you tell them the world is better than ever. Or read Stephen Pinkett. And then the opportunity is in Latin America. And in that wave of opportunity that we have in Latin America depends on us. And depends on us means let's get together, let's agree on things, let's work a lot on the game rules. And from every level and every sector, as entrepreneurs and citizens, we need to talk and take care of the rules of our games at liberal democracies. By this point, you have already lost your teenage child. So let's forget about it and maybe we can think about the woman too, or your spouse. But let's think about your colleagues. And there, I stay with some synthesis of the mobility and construction panels. So first, the power of vision. Vision. How do you say or how do you ordain your ideas on zero emissions? And when you are right in the middle of the sandwich, you talk about flexibility and speed. Those are very important concepts to construct and to build in 35 days or 60 days worth of progress for a hospital, for example. And for the last industrial panels, we get this idea that we need to change faster. And for that, we had three big axes proposed by the leaders in our industry. The first one being nearshoring. And I'm an industrial engineer, and it helped me a lot. But one of the concepts that I just refused because it was harmful is maximization and optimization, minimization. Because we think that everything is under a curve, we calculate and that's it. And what nearshoring showed is that the geopolitical risk is there, but we forgot about putting it. And there's another great guru, uh, the author of The Black Swan. He said once, optimized systems are fragile, so we need to have redundancies or excess. And that's why we have two lungs. They said, imagine an airline and they have their flights just in time, and one airplane breaks, it crashes. So that's what we've seen with the pandemic, with containers, and also with Russia, with the war in Russia, and what we will hopefully not see with the U.S. And the second axis is collaboration, transborders, and localization. And then the third one is talent, and we will have this morning a talk about talent. How can we transform talent into a competitive tool and culture into a competitive tool?